This is kvci.blogspot.com. Once again, this is George Boston Ryan, YouTube, Boston, G.B.R. I got a call yesterday from a mother of her son, about her son. She was concerned about his safety because what happened right here in this game room, I understand, over here on Troop Street. And I wasn't here, but I went out to the jail to try to assist her because I was concerned personally as a civil rights leader, blogger, and YouTuber about his safety. Now, I don't know what happened in here at this club. The Valdosta Daily Times headlines read, Brookwood scuffle, man arrested following altercation with police. That's a good topic, but we're gonna find out if there was more to that story than just the major print of altercation with a police officer. Now, let me say this first of all. I got some people that want to talk. I'm supposed to meet with the mother in a few minutes. But I thought I would cut this clip to give you an introduction. Let me tell you what George Boston Rhymes do know. I repeat, let me tell you what I do know about law enforcement, newspapers, television stations, and radio. What I do know is that the Lowndes County Jail are leading the state of Georgia in jail deaths. That I know. What I know is that we have had 30 deaths from 1994 to 2009, and until this very day, we don't know how many deaths have occurred from 1994 to the present. Let me tell you more of what I do know. I do know that nobody is talking about those jail deaths. What I do know is that there's a problem even with the probation system here in Valdosta and Lowndes County. What I do know is that little to nothing is being done to relieve the pressure on our young black and poor white boys. And what I do know is that it is time for a change to take place. What I do know is that Willie James Williams died in September of 1998, and the family are still crying out for justice in that case. What I do know is that I have video right over on Northside Drive of another mother who talked about how her son was harassed. I got it on video. This is not a myth, this is not my theology, this is not nothing along those lines. I have proof. Documented proof. Moreover, I don't know what happened here, but let me continue on telling you what I do know. I do know that I have it on video when an individual was in the Lowndes County Jail, and on March the 8th, 2010, they tasered a guy and he allegedly died. And he admitted on tape that Lifesaver, people in medical, which I have their names, the coroner know about that death, but nobody is talking about it. When I asked the Sheriff Prime, at the Democratic meeting in February about that death, he has not told me nothing, nor has anything been published in the Valdosta Daily Times, nor on TV, nor on radio. Now you may ask me, Rhymes, why are you doing this? As a United States military veteran that served during the Vietnam War, I put my life on the line for over 20 years for this country. And to return home and to see our young black boys, regardless of what they do, yes, they wear their pants down. Sometimes I don't wear any pants at all. But the point is that we are supposed to be a nation of laws. The woman over on Northside Drive, which I referred to, they say they went into her home without a search warrant. Now don't take my word for it. Call me and ask me to see the video, because I don't have to lie. I'm a man of at least of average intelligence, according to the military. So let's get back on point here. I want you all to know that it is indeed time for the Atlanta Journal and Constitution. It is time for the NAACP nationally. It is time for the SCLC, Mostella. It is time for Jesse L. Jackson. It is time for Al Sharp, the MSNBC. It is time for the Democratic Party to step up and embrace even equipment 10 over in Brooks County. It is time now for something to happen. It is time for justice now. What do you want? What does America want? Does America want violence to take place? And I don't like that word. But what will it take for the United States Justice Department to come in and investigate why Valdosta and Lowndes County are leading the state of Georgia in jail deaths for whatever reason? If you'll notice, I'm not blaming anybody, I'm not complaining about anybody, but what I'm saying is that the people here must have relief. Now that's what I do know, and that is only a part of what I know, and I want to give you more, but the time is not right. And this is clip 1 on YouTube, and I'm gonna send this to all the news media across the nation, because it is indeed overtime. Judge Hugh Lawson ruled in June 1997 that there were 105 violations out there in the Valdosta and Lowndes County Jail. He gave 2 years for it to be brought into compliance from segregation, racial epithets on inmates, the water, the air circulation, the heat, the recreation, that they at least give so much time outside for rest and relaxation, because they are human beings. Human beings. They're not in China. They're not in some other third world nation. And it's time now for the Honorable Judge Hugh Lawson, District Attorney David Miller, Assistant DA Brad Shealy to make a difference. Nathan Deal, Governor Nathan Deal, you issued an executive order to get the equipment 10 removed from the Board of Education in Brooks County. Why have you not issued an executive order to investigate the Valdosta, the Lowndes County Jail, and all these things that's going on down here that is being swept under the rug, not being published in our newspaper, not being published and presented on television or radio, and it is indeed time for it to stop. Now you all are asking me, Brother Ryan, why are you asking, and why are you so passionate about this? Let me tell you why I'm passionate. Just like I got a call yesterday from the mother about her son here. I get many calls because people know that I'm fed up with this foolishness in our city. Why our pastors, our bishops, our holy men of the cloth, our bishops and religious community in Judaism, Islam, Islam imams, even in the masjid side of house under W.D. Muhammad and Louis Farrakhan. We don't hear nothing from them, yet they are followers of the supreme being of the God of the architect of the universe, but we don't hear nothing from them. The pastors go to take our money, and I'm a minister myself, but we take the people money, and when it comes down to the heartbeat of our community, we can't find them. We got elected officials up here. I done stood before city and county government and talked about the 30 jail deaths, and nothing. This have not touched anybody's heart to come in and do nothing. We don't even know how many deaths have been from 1994 to the present. Now, don't you all think that's kind of strange? Let me stop talking, but I wanted to give you all a little bit of a prelude before we go into what happened out here yesterday. And to the mother, I want to thank you for calling Reverend Rose. And Reverend Floyd Rose, the president of the SCLC, called me because he knows that I don't play. And the reason I don't play is because if I could put my life on the line for over 20 years in a foreign country for people that I did not know, then I sure as hell ought to stand up for my mama, my brother, my sister, and my friends, and my enemies that I don't even know. It's time for change, y'all. And we're gonna make sure that this is not swept under the rug. We wanna make sure that whatever happened here, that the truth is told. We want the Valdosta Daily Times to tell the truth. We want ABC, CBS, and the rest of them to tell the truth. It is time. I know y'all dislike the 44th President of the United States. I know that. But let me close by saying this to you most humbly, and this is gonna be the last thing I say. The other 43 all-white male presidents, we respected them. We didn't talk about them like they are talking about this black man. Right. And you all know it's the truth. Right. No president in the history of this country has been treated like President Barack Obama. But then again, you said, Mr. America, that you were a nation of laws And if you are a nation of laws, then stand up and stop disrespecting the President of the United States of America.
That's right.
On Moot Air Force Base out there, I've talked to the wing commander. I have yet to see a picture of the President of the United States published in the wing headquarters building at Moot Air Force Base. And if you think I'm lying, get with the Public Affairs Office. Get with the Assistant Wing Commander. I've talked with them, and look on my video, because I already cut about 7 videos concerning the disrespect of this Commander-in-Chief. But listen, this incident will not go away. I have behind the camera that you're not looking at. Let me tell you what I have behind the camera you're not looking at. I got young black men who are willing to step up and tell what they saw, because they say they live right across the street. So will you be able to hide this one?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
We're going to give you another clip in a minute. This is kvci.blogspot.com. George Boston Ryan. I'm from Brooks County. I retired here in 91. Got back here in 89 from Germany. And I've been on the case because I'm tired and sick of tired of seeing my people going down like this, while our preachers, our pastors, our lawyers, our doctors, and other professional, high and exalted people, even the one who set up out there and get praised for Dr. King's birthday, but when it comes down to doing the work of Dr. King, Jesse Jackson and others, they'll know where to be found. This is kvci.blogspot.com. George Boston Ryan doing what I do, because this is the way I do it, and we gonna get it done right. Peace be unto you. Next clip in a minute.